Yo, demand you to listen, guru so prolific, deciphering hieroglyphics, play close attention, yeah. Keep it raw, real and uncut, the guru son, the chosen one, the man with the golden gun. Witness the knowledge that rolls off my tongue and let your mind soak it all in like a sponge.
Hi, I'm Shot Anime, and this is my answer. Wow, so this is a really hard question, but I'm just gonna think of the first three that come to my mind. So first and foremost, hands down, it has to be One Piece for two reasons. One, because if I'm gonna be away from society for God knows how long, I need something to remind me of what is wrong and what is right. And I think One Piece will really keep me kind of, aware of, I guess, political and worldly problems that do happen, but, just condensed in this little fantasy world. And the second reason is also because basically the art is amazing. Even though he crams a lot of speech bubbles into one panel, there is no movement that is lost from panel to panel, and I do not see a lot of artists that can do that, especially cramming that much information into one panel. The second comic would have to be Bakuman, not because it's one of the best stories I've ever read, but because I'm still an aspiring webcomic artist, and I kind of need something to read to kind of hype myself up for when I return to make up for lost time, and I'm, going to continue my comic again. And the third would have to be, it's a really old comic, but it's a comic by one of my most favorite authors. It's called Touch, and it's by Adachi Mitsuru. And if you haven't seen any of his works before, and if you're turned off by the art style, please read any of his works. He's really good at kind of reeling you in terms of emotional attachment to the characters and what they're going through. And I guess they categorize that in Japan as human drama or something. And I would actually compare him to I would actually compare his stories to human drama josei comics, and actually say that he wins, that he's actually better at kind of getting me interested in the characters emotionally and what they're going through. So yeah, those are the three comics: One Piece, Bakuman, and Touch.
Hey guys, it is Anime Green, the Green Flash, and I'm here to support Supreme Guru with this little project that he's doing. So basically he asked, if you're stranded on an island and you could only bring 3 manga series, what 3 would you bring and why? So I'm just going to quickly talk about my 3 series. They're not my favorites, well some of them are, but I'll explain why I will bring them to a stranded island if I ever get deserted. So the third one that I would have to bring would be Naruto. Reason why is because I'm a big fan of ninjas. It'll keep me entertained, and Naruto's a pretty decent, well, it's actually a pretty good series. I enjoy it. I think it'll be fun just to read it. So, and plus it's about ninjas. Maybe we could get a few tips on, how to survive or whatever. Next up would be Berserk. Now this is so freaking gory, and it's sitting. It's just so mind-boggling. It's amazing. Insane, deep characters, complex plot twists. I would never get bored on a deserted island with this series, because I'll just keep reading it and reading it, and just so much gore and blood and epic stuff going on at the same time. I don't think I could ever get bored. And plus, this is like survival of guts, and I could probably learn a few tips on how to survive on a deserted island or something. So this would be beneficial. I'd say Berserk would be the second one. The final one would be Rurouni Kenshin, just because this is my all-time favorite manga. No other manga series, in my opinion, even comes close. It's my favorite because I relate to it. I will be enjoyed the whole way through. It's hard to find a flaw for me. I just love this series, especially the manga. So if I had to be stranded on an island, could only bring 3 manga series, this would be definitely by far my first choice, because it's my favorite. I relate to the characters, the story. I just love it. So those would be the 3 series that I would have to choose: Rurouni Kenshin, Berserk, of course, and Naruto. So those are my 3, and I hope you guys like my thoughts. Here to support Supreme Guru. See you guys later. Peace.
This is Jamie here. I'm about to keep this real raw and uncut, just like Guru does in his videos. What's up, guys? 3 manga that I would bring with me on a stranded or deserted island. I think that's what you said. I'm not sure. I'd bring Anno Exodus Volume 1, Raid Master Volume 1, and Dead Man Wonderland Volume 1. Because all 3 of those series are some damn great series, and everybody should check them out if you haven't already. Thanks for having me, Guru. Peace, man.
The Dose and Goku here to give you guys good ass content. So you want to know my top 3 mangas I'd be on a stranded island, huh? You do? You do? You do? Okay, number 1. Number 1 would have to be Berserk. You know, my action, hack and slash, blood, rape, yeah. Hardcore shit. So if you like action, sword fighting, you know, raping, animals, demons, stuff like that, then, you know, Berserk is definitely for you, and it has a great sense of friendship. If you like, you know, great amount of friendship, then this is for you. Yeah, seriously. 2. Number 2 would definitely have to be Baki the Grappler. That shit beast as fuck. Yes, Baki the Grappler. Best fighting anime, in my opinion. Best fighting anime. Maybe you could, you know, maybe compare your contests against Fist of the North Star, maybe, just maybe. But I'm just saying, best fighter, hands down. Come on. And it also helps promote testosterone and steroids, so it's perfect. 3. Number 3, coming in third, would have to be Hunter x Hunter. Yes. Or Bleach. One of those, either one of those, and I'm good. Psych. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. With my third place, I could really read anything. You know, Hunter x Hunter, or Bleach, or even Claymore, or Blade of the Immortal, Vagabond. I don't really have any specific third place. I could read anything, because I'm still new to manga. Remember, guys, I just started reading manga this year, so it doesn't really matter what my third place is. So that was my top 3, or top 4 actually, or whatever, because I kind of mentioned other series, but it's all good. Anyway, peace out and check me out sometime, if you believe in magic.
What up, Bushido Spirit? Niggas watch anime. If I was stranded on the desert island and I had 3 mangas, which ones would I take? Berserker, Berserk, One Piece, and Kuroko no Basket. Those are the 3 mangas I would take. Peace the fuck out.
If I was stranded on a deserted island for a year, what 3 mangas would I want with me? Well, you know, it's not that hard of a question. I got 3 manga in mind already. These are some of my favorites, and I always look forward to reading them each week or whenever it comes out. So my first one is Aki. Aki's an action base, has quite a bit actually in it, and it's very, very funny. You know, it has a lot of comedic stuff in there, and I really enjoyed that manga. It's a really good manga. Another one is Bleach. Bleach, you already know. Bleach is freaking epic. I look forward to these chapters each week. It's just so good, and I would love to have that with me. And the last one is Kentekyo Hitman Reborn, because Kentekyo Hitman is another great shonen manga. It's everything you need in the shonen, really. It's a really good manga. So those are my 3. What are yours?
Konnichiwa, this is cutie number 3. The question today is, if I were stranded on a desert island, well, first of all, I'd probably shoot myself. But if I were to live and be stranded on a desert island and coincidentally bring 3 mangas along with me, what would they be? Now, if I really had to plan this out, being stranded on an island, you have to think there are going to be needs that need to be met. So that influenced my number 1, which I chose as Love Junkies. You don't even need to question this. Just think about it. Just think. You're stranded on an island. No one's there. It's just you and your hand. There are certain needs that need to be met. Number 2 would be housing. Why? Because all of my excitement would be in my dreams, and housing gives me some exciting dreams. Number 3 would be Death Note. Because Death Note, the plot is very twisted, and every time you read Death Note over, it gives you a new insight on the plot. You find a new detail because the author paid a lot of attention to detail, and I appreciate that, because every time I read it or I watch the anime, I find something new that I didn't see before. So you're probably expecting me to pick the big 3, but let me be honest with you. I read One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach because I want to see the ending. Well, Bleach for me is mostly done anyway, but One Piece and Naruto, I really want to see the ending. I read it because it has a storyline in the long term that I just need to, I mean, if I die before these finish, I'll be haunting the crap out of every newsstand in Tokyo. Bye.
What's up, people? It's Guru. And the question is, if I was stranded on a desert island, what 3 mangas would I take with me to keep me entertained? Alright. The first one is easy for me. I need a battle manga, some, you know, some martial arts, some fighting. I need a classic. And no one does it better than, boom, Dragon Ball, man. This is a classic. Best anime manga ever made. I don't care what anybody says. That's what it is. Boom. Dragon Ball is gonna be my first. Number 2, I think I need some kind of sci-fi, high-tech, you know, something to keep my mind stimulated, you know, a little bit. And this right here is a classic. Bam. Akira. Everybody seen the movie. You know, it was an awesome movie, in my opinion, but it doesn't compare to the manga. The manga is awesome. You need to check it out. This is classic. This is a classic. Akira. And number 3 pick, I'm gonna kind of cheat on this. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. You know, it was my project, so I'm gonna cheat just a little. I had to go with this. Bam, Shonen Jump. This is the first volume when it came out to America. This is back from 2003. Volume 1, number 1. They had the double sides. Got Yu-Gi-Oh on one side. Got my man Goku on the other. So in this one, I got various stories on this one. So I would take my Shonen Jump collection with me. Can't get no better than that. Those are my 3 picks. What are yours? This is the Guru. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Hi guys, it's the Walk-In 00 Dead here, king of the anime and manga unboxers. So if I was stranded on a desert island for over a year, what 3 manga would I take with me? The first one would most definitely have to be Pluto. This is created by the absolute master of suspense when it comes to mangas. And he also created Monster, and he also wrote 20th Century Boys, so you know it's going to be good. This is like a sci-fi series, and it's like a mystery sort of like cop series as well. And it's an alternate retelling of Astro Boy's, you know, 7 greatest robots on Earth. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't checked it out, you should definitely check out Pluto. The second one has to be Dragon Ball. I mean, if you're going to be stuck on a desert island, you need a shonen battle manga, and why not go with the legend that is Dragon Ball? Fuck One Piece and Naruto, Dragon Ball. This is really funny, it's got a great journey, great characters. I mean, everybody knows what Dragon Ball is. Put on the old nostalgia goggles and get in some Dragon Ball. The last one would have to be Attack on Titan. This is an ongoing like shonen at the moment, and it's a really dark and gritty sort of like post-apocalyptic series where humanity is essentially been completely wiped out by these massive creatures called Titans. They are absolute beasts. You know, they can range up to like 50 meters tall, and humanity is now sort of like caged ourselves in a giant like concrete sort of like castle, and it's like circular rings, and we have no idea where the Titans have come from or why they're killing us, you know. But Attack on Titan is absolutely awesome series. You should definitely check it out. So I hope you like my 3 picks, guys. In the comment section below, drop down some of your picks.
Yo, what's up? Your boy Shampoo, Anime Central. Man, if I was stuck on a deserted island for a year, and I had 3 animes and mangas to choose from, whew, I'm sorry, son, but it's gonna be the Berserk anime, the Berserk manga. So you know I gotta roll with Berserk, son. I gotta have that manly shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight beast. And then, you know what? Give me a hentai, son. Yeah, I said it. I need something to look at while I'm there. If I'm there for a year, you better give me some type of sugar walls to look at, son. Whether they real or fake. Ain't gonna be beating off the coconut trees. Fuck that shit. Peace.
What's up? This is your boy Uber Hikari, aka the Nerd Nigga, and I'm here to tell you what 3 manga I would want to have if I was trapped on a deserted island. First up, gotta be 666 Satan written and drawn by Masashi Kishimoto's twin brother, Seishi Kishimoto. Favorite manga of all time, without a doubt, no hesitation, I would choose 666 Satan. First, it's got a great story, and not just a great story, but great mythology as well. I love the mythology of 666 Satan and the whole world of 666 Satan. But the one thing that I love about 666 Satan the most, the ending. And for any of you guys who have read 666 Satan and have seen the ending, I just think it's one of the most beautiful endings I've ever read in a shonen manga. Next up in the number 2 spot, it's gotta be Rurouni Kenshin, man. Kenshin Himura. Gotta be one of the top 5 best characters in all of shonen manga. Also, the Tomoe backstory was beautiful and it was genius. Beautiful, beautiful story. Beautiful love story, as a matter of fact. And who can forget Hiten Mitsurugi Ryu, man? One of the most iconic sword styles with that Sakabato that's ever been written about in manga. And in the 3rd spot, last but not least, Fist of the North Star. Gotta have Fist of the North Star with me. Who wouldn't want a post-apocalyptic action story? But more than anything, I loved Ken's personal journey throughout that manga. Absolutely loved it. So those are the 3 manga I would want to have with me if I was trapped on a deserted island. Peace and have a blessed day.